Hello, welcome back to Planet Zoo. I'm sorry, it's been a while, I've been away, and now I'm ill, so if I sound a bit weird, I'm apologising right now. Also, one of the people who won the giveaway didn't actually want to win the giveaway, so a copy of Planet Zoo is up for grabs, so make sure to leave a comment if you would like that. Make sure you specify you want it, and I will announce the winner at the start of next week's episode. So here we are in game. The Lion Enclosure has a few people looking at it now, but we want to get more people over here. And oh my gosh, we have a disease risk. Where? This one is 2 now, but we have had a baby lion, which has just grown up. Let's find it. Oh, here it is because they're fighting. And it's my albino lad. He's got a pretty high appeal rating. How much do they sell for? Let's find out. About 1,000, but how much can we release him for? 1,400. We'll just release them. Goodbye, Yazid. You can stop roaring now, Azim, you scary boy. Yeah, he's still roaring and fighting the air. Oh, and he's bored. And there's some diseased animals. Oh, for goodness sake. And our wolves are inbreeding. Stop. Stop inbreeding with your son. He's the alpha male, though. Okay, well, let's get rid of his mum. She's gonna die soon. Now at least they won't inbreed. It's mad how empty this area is in comparison to how big it used to be. And animals are dying as well. Oh no, it's my snow leopards. RIP in pieces. And this one's gonna die soon as well, so we're gonna have to get a couple of more. The reindeer is hungry. Has there been some sort of update where the animals just seem to get hungry quicker? What's going on? Why is this animal hungry? There's literally food in this thing next to them. So seeing as Gerald here is about to die, we're gonna rehome him. I didn't know this was a thing. It doesn't cost much. We just want him to live out the rest of his life in peace. Goodbye, Gerald. And let's get a couple more snow leopards quickly. That will hopefully give us some high-quality babies. So let's get some decent ones. I think I'm going to hire another keeper for this lion enclosure, as this dude seems to be struggling constantly. Who is this? Maisie Williams is struggling. Sorry, Maisie, you're just not doing a good enough job. Although, actually, we could just train her up. Hopefully that will improve her. Apparently, the snails have low welfare. I didn't even know they could get low welfare. Is it because there's too many of them? Oh, it's not clean enough. What? There's so many of them in here. What the heck? Let's get rid of loads of these then. The snails are happy again. Not that I care, but there we go. Animals diseased. And the cheetahs are constantly getting low welfare because they're stressed, despite having all this one-way glass and no way to be seen. Stop getting stressed, you silly. How are they getting stressed? They don't look very stressed to me. Anyway, let's get building stuff as we seem to be getting quite stressed ourselves. Now, you guys voted for some Pygmy Hippos, which I'm quite glad you did because I've got an idea for some Pygmy Hippos. I think we're going to build them in an indoor enclosure. I think that should be okay. But the reason for this is they don't need a lot of space and they've only got a small group size. So I'm thinking of building it around here, but I want to make it fun, as you will see as we start to build this thing. Actually, you won't see, because I did try to build an indoor enclosure and make it look nice and work and stuff with like different levels, but every time I built it, I sort of just looked at it and I was like, no, that's hideous, and I deleted it. So this is actually my 4th attempt at building this enclosure. I actually cut out 3 different attempts, which all looked absolutely terrible. I think if I do an indoor enclosure in the future, it will be an enclosure that doesn't require a lot of water, as that's what I was struggling with. Making the water work inside this enclosure and having an enclosure which looked good, it just wasn't working. So instead, I made this sort of like hybrid enclosure where there's actually an underwater viewing area. I'm hoping people are going to use, although I'm not so certain. Also, the game crashes at one point, and I think all this stuff here that I did just completely disappears, so I have to restart again, so you might see me restarting this entire area here. I was also struggling quite a lot with making the water accessible for the hippos. They've only got tiny little legs, so every time I made this water, the embankments were too steep and they couldn't get in the water, so it kept saying there was no water in the enclosure. As you can see on the side here, it was very red. So I had to delete a lot of things a load of times and try and adjust it so that they could actually get in the water, which I finally do here by making a very, very slanted area. And as you can see on the right hand side there's plenty of water for these hippos. I actually decorated the underwater section of this as well, as people are going to be viewing that, and I'd never done that before. I normally just leave the underwater bit just blank and be like a sandy floor, but instead I put in some plants and stuff in there because I thought it looked quite nice. And then on the other side of the enclosure where the underwater platform is, I added in this sort of like little waterfall here, which I think looks quite nice. Lots of rocks, a big old waterfall as well, some plants and stuff. Just tried to make it look a bit more interesting. There's no animals on here or anything. It was mainly just for decorating the park a little bit more, as that's one of my favorite things to do. I want to make the park look nice in general and not just the animal enclosures, which is why I decorated this bit of hard shelter as well. This works as sort of like a viewing area, but it's also hard shelter for the animals. But let's go see how these pygmy hippos are doing. So I've looked up, and apparently the animals get stressed if there's too much noise, and apparently if you can put this sign down, it will get people to be quiet, hopefully help out with the stress issues, because as you can see on the side, they're all quite stressed. So let's hope this works, and if it doesn't, then I don't know what we can do. But let's try it. Unpause. It seems like people are actually being quieter. Hopefully that worked. It looks like it might be working, which is good. All of that stress is going down. Perfect. Right, where are the pygmy hippos? I can't actually see them. Are they underwater? Oh my gosh, they are. Hello. Wow, they're cute. Oh, that looks cool. Let's start researching these guys. That's a shame. This is a sick viewing area right now. You can come look at them, but no one's here. That's such a good place to view them from. Instead, people are looking up here and you can't see anything. Cheetahs aren't getting stressed, which is great. But I really wish people come look at the hippos from here. This is the waterfall I added in. Looks very nice. I don't know how I'm going to get people to come over here. I might have to like add in some stuff over here, like some shops and stuff. Maybe people come see the hippos then. We've got 2 new snow leopards here as well. Little babbies. Very cute. Honestly thought this dude was going to come hoover them up then, it looked like. The zoo is kind of making money at the moment, but not really much. Oh no, no, don't inbreed. No, it's too late. They've just inbred. Oh, for goodness sake, Rabia. That's annoying. Ah, we're actually losing money now. I'm not entirely sure why. Oh, animals are dying everywhere. Good. For some reason, the elephants now cost $25,000 per feed. Why is that? Is it because I've got so many things in here? Maybe I should take some out. Does that cheapen it? Why has it gone up so much? That's why we're losing money. And I'm pretty sure the elephants don't bring in anywhere near that much in money. 4,000, 3,000, 1,081. Like, that's nothing. Maybe I should get rid of the elephants for a bit, as that is just ridiculous. What the heck? Why is it costing so much? I'm going to box these up for now and store them in the trade center, as that is just way too much money. And let's replace this here with our next animal we're going to have, which is going to be some gorillas. So this enclosure is obviously way too big. All right, very basic enclosure here for them. Wait, multiple animals have low welfare? Are they all blooming snakes? 10 snakes? I swear we're going to used to have 2. All right, let's just quick trade all of these. We get $6,000 for it. Not bad. I'm keeping this one because look, it's gold. Although I can't really, I'll just quick trade as well, to be honest. Hopefully that should make them less stressed. Let's get these gorillas in. Oh, and good. The snake has had more offspring. Let's make sure this enclosure is suitable for these guys. This looks really ugly, I know. I'm sorry. Okay, hopefully that should sort out our money problems. Oh, they need hard shelter. Okay, I think they're good. Let's get researching them. All right, our money seems to be shooting up again, which is great. We're not ready for elephants just yet. Too expensive, too expensive. Gorillas, a lot better. Also, a lot cooler. I didn't really check to see if they could break out. They can't. Good. So I think my next plan is continue on with the African area. However, gorillas, they're more of like a jungly sort of animal. So we're going to have like a little jungle section over here, I think. Maybe a little hill, as the zoo is quite flat at the moment, and I kind of want to build it up a little bit, so I think we might work on that now, add a couple of like jungle shops in and stuff. Not sure what we're going to do with this space yet, but we'll think of something. Maybe a tortoise enclosure? I don't know. But we'll decide what we're going to do with that after we've built this jungle area here, which took quite a while to build. This actually took about 2 hours or so, which is quite long, I know, for something that hasn't even got an animal on it, but I'm preparing for animals in the future for sure. There's going to be so many monkeys and gorillas around here and stuff. It's going to look pretty epic, and I really wanted to go for like an overgrown jungle vibe, and I think I really achieved that. I'm very happy with this area. You'll see as it progresses how good it looks. I'm just building like some shops here. I basically always just build one style of shop and then just copy and paste it because it's just a bit easier, isn't it? I'm quite lazy, and I feel like if it's the same area, you can have the same style of shop. That's what they have in real life, kind of. So I added in a new water shop, and I also added in a new food shop. Plus, I had to supply some power to the area, as you can see here. And then we got decorating this area with some nature stuff. We added in a lot of rocks. We added in a lot of trees. You'll see here, there's a lot of tree placements, like really way too many, if anything. But I was really going for that sort of overgrown jungle vibe, and honestly, it's like one of the best looking areas so far. It's so overgrown and it's so crazy that it sort of works, you know? I really hate empty space, which has kind of been like a bit of a struggle while building the rest of the Africa section because there's not much plants in that section. But the jungle section, jungle is full of plants, so I just used everything available to me. Added so many trees, rocks, like little decorations as well, and I even added in like a new little exhibit there, which I thought was quite a cool idea as well. Not going to put an animal in there just yet, because honestly they stress me out. The adders are having babies constantly, and the snails are just constantly stressed. I don't like them, but I'll add something in there eventually, and maybe keep on track of it. Maybe don't make them breed, because it'll just take over again. I also added in another waterfall, as you can see there, and I'm going to show you in a second where the enclosures are planning to be. You'll see that there's kind of like a big space I left up at the top for an enclosure to go, but there's going to be one like on the ground level as well. I'm not sure whether to put the gorillas there. We'll see. So you come past the lion enclosure here, and you've got like the little pond over here as well, which is very nice. This actually leads to the waterfall over here. I thought I'd just link those two things up. You got your sort of like electric thing there. You got some lights and stuff. This is kind of, some of this stuff is glitching through the wall. I should probably fix that slightly. That's better. But you head up, you got like lots of different overgrown areas. You got a hut, you got some scaffolding. You've got like another hut here on the right, and you've got this like exhibit, which I'm not sure what we're gonna have in yet. Like I said, up the staircase here, which has got some rocks on the side. Got like some statues. You've got some seating area for drinking and eating, and then you got your pip shot water as well here, and you can see how overgrown and stuff it is in here. I think it looks really cool, very jungly, just went a bit wild with the plants and stuff. And then over here you've got the other waterfall as well, and once again just lots and lots of plants, even like a little conservation board as well for some information. So what we're going to do is we're going to have an enclosure here. The viewing section is going to be here. It's going to be the gorillas, I think, although I'm not sure. I might put the gorillas up here because they're going to have another space here for an enclosure. These two are going to link up. There's going to be a path that goes off here, maybe another path that goes off down here somewhere, because we've got a lot of space on this side of the zoo still. But I'm excited. I think it looks really good. Just look at the area. I think it looks really good, like really overgrown, really built up. Very happy with it. Oh, they're going to get food. They don't even care about the hippos. I don't know why you don't care about the pygmy hippos. Look, they just had a baby, and look how small it is. Oh, it's so cute. Oh no, my lion's died. Is that my main male? Asim, no. Oh, we're going to have to get another male lion. Multiple animals have low welfare. Ah, it's because we have 20 snails. Okay, cool. Zoo entrance ticket refunds? Why are we getting so many refunds? Unhappy with visit? What? Maybe we need to add even more food and drink in to keep people in the zoo as like the guest needs. Happiness is high, but it's just energy, hunger, and thirst and toilet. I was going to add a food court in here, but like I'm not ready to build it yet, but we could just add some stuff in. This might be a bit excessive, but let's try it out. Hopefully people stay for longer. Although all these are just straight away closed. Cool. The ones that are open are filling up, so hopefully this helps out a little bit. Okay, that might have actually improved stuff, because money is starting to rocket up now. Okay, so just adding these shops in here seems to have worked. Our money is now just going up so much. Alright, so end of year, we made 42,000. I don't know what happened. The refunds were definitely down, which is good. So I think that helped. Maybe every other year the food costs more? Animals seem to be happy apart from these hungry ostriches, but they should be sorted soon. The African section is thriving, and we're progressing. This is a top-down view of the zoo, as you can see. That area there we just added is pretty big. I'm excited to add some gorillas in, some other stuff. This is getting quite stressful. It's 4,500 people in the zoo. But hey, that's how it is on Planet Zoo. So make sure to leave a comment and subscribe if you haven't already for the giveaway. Next time we're going to be working on some new enclosures, so make sure to vote in the poll in the top right. But that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I shall see you another time. Goodbye.